My project for the day is to transplant an advanced ponytail palm into my garden. Now, I moved this one about 2 months ago and it's been very successful. And it turns out it's one of the easiest of plants to move. Now, the great advantage of bringing something as big as this into your garden is that it gives your garden instant maturity. Now, the ponytail palm isn't a palm at all. In fact, it's a succulent with quite a unique structure. It's got this main central stem and then this huge swollen base. That's full of water. Now, the roots radiate out in all directions. So lifting this plant is actually quite a simple process. It means cutting around the edge of the bulbous section and then underneath to lift it. Okay, well, let's release the roots. Yep, she's free. The biggest part of the job now is moving it because this base weighs an absolute ton. It's just full of water. Now, you might be wondering why I'm wearing gloves. The last time I discovered that these leaves are very sharp and they can cut your hands very easily. We've got a 20-kilometre journey to get this baby home, and even though that foliage is really tough and hard, it's a very good idea to cover it over to prevent the wind from whipping all of that moisture out of the leaves. This is the spot that I've decided to plant my new ponytail palm in. Now, it's right in the middle of this bed that runs across the drive, and the whole idea is that it will pick up that alignment, that diagonal alignment, right through the centre of the garden. Prepare the soil as you would for any new plant. Now, sandy soil has one great advantage for succulent plants, and that is that it drains so well. Now, I'm going to add some organic amendments in the form of cocoa peat. Now, I've put this into water so it's swollen up, and it's great value around those newly emerging roots because it hangs on to sufficient moisture to get them going. Now the preparation's complete, it's time to place the plant in its new home. Backfill with a mixture of the sand plus the peat. Set up ropes and stakes to ensure there's no movement for at least a couple of months, and that allows the roots to penetrate into the soil. A dose of seaweed extract will encourage new root movement into that soil. In a couple of months' time, when the guy ropes come off, this ponytail's going to look as though it had been here for years. Now, if you think we treated this a bit harshly in that transplanting process, you have to appreciate where these plants come from. It's the deserts of South America, so they're certainly capable of handling the rough and tumble.